Hi everyone, this is Teresa, your personal finance enthusiast with beingbrokeisn'tcute.com, and this week we're talking wealth management, specifically expenses. Now last week we went into wealth management planning, but we were really just getting started. We created an expense list of all of our expenses, all of our outpays, mortgage, rent, utilities, credit cards, loans, everything, and we listed all of our income. Job, pension, retirement, Social Security, passive income, and we compared the two, and the difference was what I called a red dot. So it's basically something to tell you you are here. You either make enough money to cover your expenses or you don't, and that can be varying degrees. So that was last week. This week we're going to take that list of expenses and we're going to comb through that list. And we're looking for expenses that are unneeded, wasteful, and that we can either eliminate or reduce. So here's a quick example. I have a friend that has two gym memberships and doesn't go to the gym at all. So gym memberships range anywhere from $10 if you're going to something like a Planet Fitness, up to like $30, $40 if you're going like LA Fitness. At $40 a month, that's $80 a month for two gym memberships, and that's nearly $1,000 a year on something that is not being used. That's an easy one that you have to make a decision. I'm either going to do this, I'm going to at least drop one gym membership and go to the other gym. I'm going to drop them both and maybe work out at home. Also, think about your satellite or something like that. You've got 400 channels, but you don't look at any of them. Review and see if you can get away with the $300 or the $200 package, the 300 channel or the 200 channel package. It's all about, do I need as much as I'm paying for? Can I pay for less? It's really about your changing needs. Maybe when you had children and y'all were at home more, you watch more television, but now that everybody's older, everybody has, their own little life, so nobody's really at home to watch TV. It's the little adjustments. Maybe you can search the internet and find all kind of ways to save money or less expensive, maybe downgrade some of your options on your phone. There are all kind of cheaper phone services. There are tons of ways to reduce your expenses. I'm really talking about the mindset of reducing. But one thing I do want to tell you, keep some fun in your wealth management plan. What I like to do is to give myself an allowance. That's a certain amount of money that I spend however and whenever I want. This is so much money a month that I can have fun with. And I don't have to worry about logging it or answering for it. It's how I want to spend this money, and I don't have to spend it. I can save it to next month, combine it with next month, and buy something bigger or do something bigger, whatever it is. I might just get myself a massage. I might go buy some shoes, whatever it is. But keep fun in it because it keeps it from being so restrictive, and you feel like you can't do anything. Now, if you're in an extreme situation where you have a lot of debt and you're trying to get that stuff paid off now, then you might have to do that. And in that situation, you have to remember, this is only temporary. I am doing this now so I can free myself up later to do something else. And that leads us into something, then my next statement is stop going into more debt. That means stop charging on your credit cards, no more loans, no more, don't go buy a new car, all that kind of stuff. And again, this is temporary because it's just long enough for you to get your wealth management plan set up so that when you go in there, you know how much car you can afford and you can get something within the plan, within your wealth management plan, so that you're not struggling with it. Also, go cash only. If you tend to overspend when you go to the grocery store or go shopping for clothes or something like that, leave the debit card and credit cards at home and go with strictly cash. If you know you have $100 to do this, hey, and all you got is $100 in your purse or in your wallet, it's amazing, but you will figure out a way to stay within that $100. Make it fun. Make it like a treasure hunt. whatever you have to do to make your wealth management plan work for you. Also, people talk about loan consolidation, and they can be a good idea, but I want you to watch for a couple of things. One is watch for upfront fees. A lot of times they load fees onto you where you don't recoup that money. You really didn't make or lose. You really didn't make any difference because the upfront fees pretty much made it a flat change, or either that or put you further into the hole. Also, watch those limited offers, the limited 0% interest rates or these really low interest rates. You need to know how long those rates last and what is the new rate when that rate expires. Okay? Because a lot of times that goes from 0 to 16 to 24, something crazy like that, and you're not saving any money. Last, watch for any kind of early payoff fees. And this is generally with loans where they want you to hold the loan for a certain amount of time because they figured out that you need to hold this loan for, say, a year in order for them to recoup a certain amount of profit on it. And if you want to pay it off in less time than that, they're going to penalize you for paying it off early. So read all the fine print when you're doing a loan consolidation or any kind of loan, really. Get as much information, read as much as you can so that you know how this is going to work out. Next, watch your auto pays. I know I have like my Netflix and Audibles and a couple other things that automatically get charged to a credit card of mine, and then I pay the credit card off at the end of the month. Watch those. You need to review those every once in a while so that you know who you're paying and why. That's where you'll catch a lot of these subscriptions and things like that. Like, I thought I canceled that. No, you didn't. Or maybe you did and they just forgot to stop charging you. That has happened more than enough times. So watch that kind of stuff. So you've got your expense list. Here's what we're going to do. You're looking at, with that, all that stuff we just talked about in mind, I want you to look at each line, each creditor on your expense list, and decide if you can either eliminate it or reduce it. There are some that are going to be fixed, like your mortgage or your rent, that's fixed. And to change it, to either refinance or if you're renting, move to a cheaper place, that's going to take some time. You may have to finish out your contract or whatever. So keep those in mind, but what we're looking for on this list are things that you can do easily or at low or no cost. A no-brainer one is my friend with the 2 gym memberships. Either decide to do it or don't. Save yourself 80-something bucks a month. Go ahead and eliminate that. So if you're going through the list, I want you, anything that you can eliminate, I want you to put a little E next to it. Anything that you can reduce, I want you to put an R next to it. I want you to go through the whole list. E's, R's, or just blank. If you can't do anything about it, you can't do anything about it. Excuse me. And then after you've done the whole list, I want you to start with the E's, and I want you to go through, call the creditor, contact the creditor, whatever you need to do, and eliminate that expense. Go ahead and cancel the membership, whatever it is. Stop buying that particular item, whatever it is. And then I want you to go through and do the same thing with the R's. Call the creditors and tell them, I know I have a 300 channel package. I want to downgrade that to the 200 channel package. Try not to get distracted with the, oh no, we can give, we have a special that you can do so and so and so and so and so and so. Try not to get distracted with that. Or if you do, make sure that it is lower. If they're offering the $300 package, 300 channel package for the 200 channel package price, okay, again, find out how long that deal is and what it goes back up to. Because they always say, well, you can do this and you can always cancel because we're always doing specials. You can call us back and we'll do. People forget. You forget. And they're banking on you forgetting, and that you have this 300 channel package and you're watching 5 channels out of that whole thing. So Go through your expense list. You're going to scrub it. You're looking for everything that you can either reduce or eliminate. And be brutal about it. But keep your fun. Keep some fun money in there so that you can go do what you want to do so it doesn't feel so tight. So, go through your list, and then you know what? Meet me right back here next Thursday because we're going to talk about income. So, I'm Teresa. These are the different places that you can contact me, like, share, subscribe. And again, meet me right back here Thursday, 9 a.m. I release the video. Catch me anytime. If you're interested, go back and look at the Wealth Management Getting Started video. That'll get you caught up with us. And then again, meet us right back here next Thursday. Thanks for watching the channel. Be blessed.